This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
This book, I realized that I needed help. I am not a professional writer, and I am not an expert in the Bible. I know what I believe and what I want to say, but I'm not always the best at expressing it. So I asked a friend of mine, Corey Williams, to help. He's a gifted writer and a student of the Bible who has helped me articulate what I believe in a way that I hope is helpful for you. While this is not the first book I've written, it is the most challenging. The process has been far more emotionally exhausting than I thought it would be. It's been tough because it's so personal. At times, I've wondered if I should even write it. But I know it's necessary. I am thankful God has given me the strength to finish it. I want you to know from the start of this book that it is not a tell-all. It is not a critique of my childhood. I had a wonderful childhood. My parents loved me and sacrificed so much for me, for all of us. They invested their time and energy and souls into raising me and my brothers and sisters. Their patience, kindness, and love are things I want to imitate in raising my girls. They pointed me to Jesus. So this is not a book about them. I love my mom, dad, and entire family. This is a book about me and my spiritual journey. It is the story of my faith and how I've had to figure out what I believe and why I believe it. This is my personal, theological memoir. Thanks for coming along for the journey. Chapter 1. Growing Up in a Fishbowl. Here's one of the many quirky facts about being a Duggar. My husband, Jeremy, and I didn't watch our first movie together until we were husband and wife. On our honeymoon in 2016, we watched The Truman Show. I had never seen it before. That's something I can say about a lot of movies. You probably already know that The Truman Show is about the ultimate fishbowl. The main character, Truman Burbank, is the star of a reality TV show, but he doesn't know it. Every moment of his life is captured for television. He lives inside a dome in Burbank, California, but he thinks he lives in a place called Sea Haven Island. Many people from the outside world have opinions and expectations about who Truman should be and how he should live. Truman marries a woman the producers pick for him, not the woman he loves. The producers also pick his job and decide where he will live and who his best friend will be. When Truman begins to question his reality and tries to get out of Sea Haven, his escape is blocked at every turn. After we finished the movie, I turned to Jeremy and said, "That movie is my life." Well, except for the spouse picking part. I've been on television since I was 10 years old. In 2004, Discovery Health Channel aired a documentary about my family called 14 Children and Pregnant Again, which was followed by 3 more documentaries. Eventually, we started filming a reality show for TLC called 17 Kids and Counting, which was changed to 18 Kids and Counting and then 19 Kids and Counting as our family grew. 5 of my siblings took their first breaths on television. That makes them, like Truman Burbank, reality TV stars at birth. The show aired on TLC for 7 years, and then from 2015 through September 2020, TLC aired a spin-off show about my siblings and me called Counting On. Life on TV has its perks as well as its challenges. For me, one of those challenges has been dealing with other people's expectations. When strangers expect me to make certain decisions, even rooting for me to make them as if I'm a character on a sitcom, they seem to forget that I'm a real person with my own feelings and emotions. Add my family's values to the equation, and you get even more criticism, opinions, and debates about how I should live. Every decision is put under a microscope, dissected, and either criticized or praised. Another challenge has been dealing with the lack of privacy. Whether I'm being recognized in public or chased by photographers, I'm still learning to navigate a life lived publicly. It hasn't always been easy knowing that millions of strangers have strong opinions about what I should or shouldn't do, say, or be. I am a people pleaser. I don't like conflict, and I don't want to be the center of attention. But that last part comes with being on television. as I quickly learned after my family's show started and a few of my on-air, offhanded comments started a movement.